Hi, my name is Irlene Delgado. I was born in Juarez City on February 14, 2001. My mom's name is Monica Navarro and my dad's name is Oscar Delgado. I have two sisters. I'm the youngest daughter with 21 years old. I lived my first year in Juarez and then I moved to Chihuahua, where I have lived since then. I had my first pet when I was 6. I got very happy when I first saw him. He passed away on February of this year. He was 16 years old and I really miss him. In my 7th birthday, my parents gave me my first Xbox 360 and I remember I was so excited to use it, and my sister and I stayed up late playing every night. When I was 8, my mom grounded me. I don't remember why, but she took away the TV, the video games, and my iPod, so I was very bored, and one day I have a good idea and decided to use my sister's piano. In that time I didn't know how to use it, but I turned it on and started to play sample songs, because the piano have lights on the keys to help you practice. So I remember I spent hours and hours playing, and then I investigated more and started to learning new songs. When I was 12, I got my first dog. She was a Shih Tzu. Her name was Millie and she means the world to me. I used to play it a lot with her, and I remember that whenever I came home she was at the door waiting for me, excited. She was by my side for 10 years and she passed away on January 18 of this year. It was a very hard stage for me. She was diagnosed with a carcinoma in her nose in October of last year. I remember that month I took her to all the possible veterinarians looking for solutions and second opinions without success. After that, she spent 2 months in treatment. I have never been such a strict person on my schedules until Millie's health depended on it. It was difficult to see how the disease was wearing her down over time. After 2 long months of medical studies and medications, and after think about it a lot, I finally decided to let her go. I think that it has been the most difficult decision I have made and that I don't wish on anyone. I miss her so much, and even after almost 6 months it still hurts like it was the first day, but I carry her close to my heart in here. This stage taught me to be strong and to try to always look for the good in the bad things that happen to us. I cannot thank life more for the angel they sent me to take care of me for a little while. When I was 13, my dad got me into a boxing gym. In the beginning I was afraid and didn't want to go, but then I was pretty good at it. I had 5 fights behind my parents' back because my dad didn't want me to fight, but I did it anyways. I won 4 and lost 1, but then I have to quit because of the school and my job. And 6 months later, I started to practice in Muay Thai until I came back to school. So now I can do anything, but I would really like to come back because I really love boxing and I love the experience of the fights and all the things, the competitions and all that feelings that you have when you're on the ring. It was really cool. When I was 16, I auditioned for a Korean singing company. I've always liked to sing, so it seemed like a good idea to prove myself. The first stage was virtual. I remember that I sent my audition in June and they answered me like 3 weeks before the day of the second stage to go to present myself to Mexico City. But a day before my flight left was the famous earthquake in Mexico City on September 7, 2017. My audition was cancelled due to the aftermath of the earthquake, and I felt very sad, but the experience of having been able to make it through the first stage made me feel very proud of myself. Currently, I still like to sing. When I was 17, I auditioned in the cultural week of my high school and went to the finals, but I couldn't perform because we had an eco fashion event in which we had to invest a lot of time and didn't allow me to rehearse for the presentation. I got my university degree a few days ago and I couldn't be happier that all my effort had paid off. I finished that part of the degree with an average of 9.8, so I'm quite satisfied. I have one more year left to get my engineering degree, and I just can't wait. I want to study my master's degree outside the city and develop myself in countries with more technological innovations to be able to have an impact on the lives of people in my area of study. I want to finish my school and start studying a master's degree in biomedical sciences and a PhD in rehabilitations engineering so that I can start creating and researching about prostheses to all the people who need it. And I want to be able to help people and improve the quality of lives of each one of them. And I guess that's all my life, so thank you for listening.